Happy Wednesday! I apologize for being late. I was napping out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just close my eyes for 20 minutes. Boom. I have no idea where I just got back from, but very grateful to be here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And tomorrow is May 1st. I don't know why I'm so excited about May 1st, but I'm very excited about May 1st. New opportunities, new beginnings. Yeah. Can you believe it's May 5th or May 1st tomorrow? Can you believe we've gone through 4 months this year already? Today I saw 444 3 times in different scenarios. And here I'm going to read to you what it said because I thought it was quite profound. And so that reminder, then we get these numbers. We get these confirmations. Are you aware enough to hear, to listen? Can you? In spirituality, the number 444 is often interpreted as a sign of angelic presence and guidance, particularly from archangels. It suggests that your angels are supporting you, reminding you that you're on the right path and offering encouragement to stay focused on your goals, and symbolizes stability, security, and strong foundations you have built. Yeah, so trusting your intuition. 444 is also linked to archangels who offer guidance and support, particularly when you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain. Oh, I'm feeling overwhelmed or uncertain. So, but I did just wake up. So, whoo. I just want to hello, Shelly. I love that bronze warrior. Hi, Andrea. How are you? I hope everyone's having an absolutely fabulous week. There's been a lot going on here in Canada. We had our election, selection, rejection, played out exactly how I knew it would. Exactly how I knew it would. There's a video that was played some time ago. Yes, selection is accurate. And I'm not one to normally talk politics, but let's roll it back a little bit. As we go through this expansion, and I met with a good friend today that I haven't seen in a couple years, and him when I was graduating from high school, my best friend was dating him and they were getting married. And so I've known him for a long time. Now they didn't stay together forever, but they have 3 beautiful children. And we got to do a little catch up around what's going on in the world. And we're on very similar beliefs at this time and space. And remembering that, yeah, what happening will be exposed, shown. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I've just been a witness to what's going on. And we both had a conversation today around being the observer. That's how it all begins, when you start to observe things a little differently. And feeling that things are not right. Oh, Andrea, sending you much love. Your hip pain, childhood, trapped emotions. As a reminder for you, yeah, to witness and observe. Absolutely. And as you go through this expansion, you start to see things differently than everyone else. And that's okay. Some of us, black sheep, followers, we can't follow. We can't. We question everything. We always have. But now we question it with a broader perspective. Eyes wide open. something's not all right in this world. What is going on? And so as we go through that process and we open our eyes more and we open our um, visualization, expansion, intuition, spirit communication, whatever you choose to focus on as part of your, we'll call it ascension, expansion. Not everyone will get you. And we had a good conversation around you try and tell people, but they don't hear you. Yeah, 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 we know that game. And so as this, knowing what I know about the government and the world and the cosmos and how things work, it was quite fascinating to witness the division, the hatred, the name calling, and I'm like, "Wow, this is just like 5 years ago. We're gonna repeat this, are we?" But will people choose differently this time? There are those with eyes wide shut. Absolutely. And that's okay. You know, I believe we are still in an ongoing expansion, and all you can do is plant those seeds and stand in your truth. It's all you can do. And you can let them be them, let them believe what they want. I can tell you, I got a few people reaching out to me recently or running into me multiple times. And I'm like, you again, huh? I said, so what's going on? Or, you keep showing up in my feed. I feel like we should do lunch. I'm like, sure. It's almost like there's been this um, underlying call out to get out and do things differently and to touch base and to reach new levels for self. And so it's been interesting because I feel like things are coming around full circle. We're coming to that center point as we cross over and go to the next loop, which reminds me that at my cranial sacral appointment this week, he's like, "You have figure eights at your sacrum again. I can feel it." He said, "Can you feel that?" I said, "Oh yeah, and I can feel the circles up here too." He goes, "Most people can't feel that." I'm like, "I feel it. Very in tune with my body. I very much know." Just checking in with a friend as she just messaged, and I want to make sure she's okay. There. Um, and making sure that we are aware. And so as we come into this loop and, you know, everything's a spiral. So, think about it however you choose. And as we come around to the same point in time, remember that the astronomy can often repeat itself in new ways. We'll test it this way. We'll test it this way. And if you reject it and you're not observing and not listening, what you reject, what you resist persists. And so I just went into this one with full curiosity. Full curiosity. I wonder how this is going to play out. This will be interesting. And I just observed all of it, the whole election selection. And so, I found out, and I've only voted like once when Jade was really little. And I'm pretty damn sure I voted Green Party. But whatever you choose on your ballot and you sign, you're agreeing to the next system, whatever they choose to bring in. So I didn't want to, I just know that there's no point in voicing a vote, that it's a wild waste of time, in my opinion. And so as I went through this next expansion, see if I can get this to be just all me. It's doing it again. Nope. All right, it's playing games again, guys. It's just gonna do what it does. So, oh well. Normally I can have like the full screen for me. And so I haven't. And then I witnessed and I watched and I see what's going on. Is it the Clyden, hey Shay, Clyden, there's some mass population. There's a system to it. You can find it on Wikipedia, and exactly what has gone down is part of this system that's been named. There's many ways to get people to do what you want. However, that being said, the veil's thinning, the masks are slipping, the truth is coming out. And so I honestly look at it with a lot of giggling, which can really piss some people off, but it's quite fascinating. And so as we go through these energy shifts and changes, I'm looking forward to seeing how people shift over the next few months because we got some pretty interesting alignments and dances going on with the planets, which are energies, which just mean things are moving. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of truth coming out, and let's see how they take it as that veil lifts. Yeah. Yeah. Who is writing the script? Who is playing? I mean, in many ways, all I can hope so that I could just be a beacon of light for others, to always show up, to always be willing to listen, to hear, but don't expect me to agree or not call you out if I feel that, yeah, that doesn't work that way and not for me. So you might want to try somebody else for this game. Yeah, absolutely. And so it's just that reminder, even though it's super frustrating, even though you feel somewhat very much alone at times, you're not alone. And every trigger is a glimmer to look at self. Every childhood memory that pops in just wants you to witness it in the most beautiful and loving way with a new perspective. But you're going to observe everything. Don't let your emotions roll through and take control and hijack you, for then you get it into your system and you start to loop it. As soon as you loop it, then you got to unloop it, so to speak. So, this is why being that really beautiful neutral observer, the yin and the yang, the dance of the cosmos, the breath in and out, it's just so profound. And I'm just ever so grateful. The amount of messaging I'm getting in so quickly. I don't even have to ask about something and I already know the answer. I just have to think it. So then I need to put a little extra attention, intention to keeping my field closer to me because I can be very wide open, especially out in public and picking up other people's energies. Now, that just is, but somebody added a beautiful step. So you know how we've always done the close your eyes and let's do it together right now if you're not driving. If you're not driving. But first, I just want to go back to this. So if it's a script that's playing out, the real question is who's writing it. Um, in a way, we did. We are co-contributing to all of this depending on where we're at, whether subconsciously, consciously, energetically, emotionally, or mentally, as we go through this process of activation. Yeah, you will find that you have no judgment on any of it. It's just like, no, I'm just going to observe it all. You really, really keep your energy for you, for whatever is irritating you, making you angry, making you sad. And I'm not saying not to feel your emotions, but whatever is coming up for you to be released and cleared is asking to be observed from a new way. Yeah. And it can be so very frustrating for those of us wanting to control outcomes, for thinking, I'm not far enough along. I wish I was further. What's wrong with me? Am I broken? No, not at all. For when we soften and we remember, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be in my path at this time and space. Let's just take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. You may close your eyes if you're not driving. And if you are driving, just take some few deep breaths. And I'm going to give you just a quick energy shower today. So, whenever you're feeling out of sorts, out of balance, overwhelmed, frustrated, sad, you can just come in to your body. For this adventure does require mind, body, and spirit. It's a beautiful trifecta of balance. And you can continue to breathe now in a gentle way, letting the belly rise and the belly fall. This is how a baby breathes. This is normal breath. The deeper you breathe, the more you fill your lungs with oxygen. And all those little cells in your body get more oxygen. They need it. We have less oxygen on the planet than we used to. And so it's imperative that one make sure you do some deep breathing, activations, gratitude. And as you settle into your body, bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a golden white light coming down and over and just showering through the body and around the body, taking away what no longer serves, what is not yours, what you may release at this time. And just let it gently pour down over your forehead, back of your head, and as it gently swirls clockwise to the top of the ears, to the eyebrows and the eyes and the nose and the ears and down the back of the head. Can you relax your ears? Can you relax your eyes? Relax your cheeks, your cheekbones, your jaw, your nose, your mouth, your lips, your chin, sides of your neck, back of your neck. Take those shoulders and let them drop. For in this time and space, everything gets to relax. As we go down the shoulders, let's go down the arms first. Let your upper arm relax, your elbow, your forearm, all the way down to your wrists, your hands, back of your hand, palm, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Feel those little finger pads light up, your terminus, your contact centers, your chakras. Yes, you have chakras in every single finger and your palm. And let's swirl back up the wrists to the elbow, elbow to the shoulder. And from the shoulder, we're going to go ahead and relax the back of the chest, your back, your upper back, your wings, your front chest, all the way down the chest to the solar plexus, your upper stomach, down to the mid back, your sides. Can you relax? Let it go. Down to the womb space, your sacral chakra, the lower back, right down to the base of your spine, your root. And let that relax. Down the buttocks, let them go. Wiggle those hips, let it go. Down the thighs, sides of the thighs, inner thighs, hamstrings, all the way down to the knees. From the knees down the calves and the shins and the sides and the insides. Your ankles, those amazing ankles. Relax. Top of the feet, sides of the feet, and the bottom through the heel, all the way to your toes. Now imagine like beautiful roots growing out of your feet. All this energy is going to plug into Mother Earth. And we're going to go down, just do a straight shot today, right through everything, including the dirt, the rocks, the magma, underground water, boulders, the crystal caves. Oh, we better pause here. It's always amethyst. It's always that healing amethyst that we can draw upon. Down to the very center of the earth. So grounding, so connected. And wrap those roots around the ball. Color of your choice. And it doesn't dull anything, it amplifies it. And then wrap those roots back up around your original roots and just anchor right into earth. In many ways, when we give to Mother Earth, she's supporting us and we're supporting her. We are one. Everything you eat, drink, and breathe comes from nature. You have the same minerals, you have water, you have oxygen. Your lungs are like trees. Your head is like a tree as well, all those neurons and pathways. And then your lungs are like the roots. So as we hit about a foot beneath our feet, let's spin out that our star chakra clockwise, however you like to set it up. Some see it more as an atom rotating around. So just balance that one out and let's kick out anything not for our highest good as we bring up the energy of earth and we still have this golden light with us. We're showered, we're grounding in. And then the root chakra, that one out. Beautiful. Sacral, this one's orange. Beautiful. Let it spin out clockwise. Solar plexus, we call upon you. Thank you for all the energy you give us. It's an important chakra. What's going on there these days? And up to the heart. And the heart is the center of your toroidal field. It's also green in your connection to earth. For when we lead with the heart, what would love do? When we learn to be authentically ourselves, not attacking, blaming, and shaming, standing in our power. And often that means saying nothing at all. Energy can be felt. You don't need to say anything. Higher heart, turquoise, spin it out. Throat chakra, blue, spin it out. Third eye, indigo, spin that one out. Oh, wee. Crown chakra, amethyst, white, whatever you choose, fairies dancing in golden light. Spin that one out. Star chakra, about a foot above the head, pure white light, spin it out. And then let's pull it all back down again like a fountain. Energy's coming up out of the head and then rolling back down around the body. Cleansing and clearing the field, gently swirling clockwise. Beautiful. Again. Beautiful. And now I'd like you to bring your attention and tension back to your crown. Imagine a big flower on your crown, open. Think lotus. And wide open and beautiful as it splays itself on the water. Now visualize it gently closing up for the night. And then imagine this bud swirling around clockwise around the whole body and the form through your energy. And just tightening up your energy so that you may preserve it better. So you may keep it closer to you. It doesn't mean you're closing yourself down energetically or your connection. It simply means you're bringing in your shields, bringing in your auric field. Beautiful. And let's do a few more breaths here and just bathe in that. Hmm. Every little cell, every little cell is healthy and well. Every little cell in my body dances for joy. A little attention intention goes a long way and helps to reset you during the day, as does plugging into nature and maybe drinking water you've set intentions to as you walk the aid in nature. More little breaks for you during this time. More love for self. And when you're ready, you can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and come on back in. Hmm. And Carolyn says, what moves your soul is what is imperative to grow into. Take care of you first. Only observe and not absorb. Yes, that is a very good mantra. We've had that one for years. Does anybody have any questions today? All right. You may stay in meditation if you choose. A gentle reminder, we do have Vedette Lake coming on in June, Egypt and Greece in September, and then I'm really feeling that it's time to head south after that. I may need a couple weeks here to get some things lined up, but I'm talking convoy. This winter, I will not be in North Vancouver. I know that for sure. And I really am being called to go and plug crystals in and connect in circles and celebrate. Just celebrate us. You know, you can see the celebration around me, gathered around the light. So that fire gazing, that light, that connection allows people to just relax. I want to swim in new water. I want to find new nature's wonders because there's so many I haven't seen yet, and set and see what we see. I really want to play. It's time to play. In order to play, sometimes we need to unplug a little bit. And so I'm not going anywhere. This will be my last live until I determine next steps. Just being guided that got some background things to do, some videos to create. I'll still have videos out. They'll still be posted. I'll still share. But the lives and the timing of the lives will be shifting and changing. So there will be no Sunday vibes for the month of May, and I won't be on here for the month of May. So wherever you follow me, make sure you're on the newsletter. Starting tomorrow, May 1st, is a new beginning. And I, for one, embrace and have sat with this for some time. So it's not a new ideal. But it's beautiful and sunny out right now. And I would love to do more videos out and about. I would love to do more, like, I'm really amazing when things pop into my mind. I'm like, oh, I got to share that. And I just capture it right then and there. You get the full essence of my energy. So I'll be moving more to that. And I have some online courses I'm going to be creating. And I'm really good at getting up. I was up at 5 today, 5:30, and got so much done in the first couple hours. I was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. And then I've got the day to play. Today I had my Powell painting hat on, which is a beautiful thing in itself, and meeting wonderful clients and sharing stories and connecting. Yeah, I had a great day today. And so there's a lot needing some attention, intention at this time. I've got some really big decisions to make, and sometimes those are best done quietly. And so I'm gonna get a little quieter in some ways, but I'm not disappearing. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I remind everyone, you have an inner guidance system. The question is, can you be still enough to hear it, to connect with it? I can tell you this growing my hair out thing, I know why I was guided to do this. And it was all in timing. It wouldn't have happened any sooner. It wasn't even a thought process anymore. It was just like, oh, we're doing this. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Yeah, we got a lot of love leading to do with authenticity coming up. And so I'm going to prioritize myself at this time. And yeah, got lots to do and to create. And those that are in membership will still be there. We'll still be chatting. Yeah. And those of you, you know I'm connected, so you can all reach out to me however you choose to share, to ask questions. And I'll be sharing some bigger news soon, so watch for that. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful and lovely day. I love you.
There is a way to move in this world without being moved by it. A way to build without borrowing, to grow without being owned, and to operate through trust rather than permission. Some have remembered how to transmute agreements into energy, paper into purpose, and promise into power. All without the noise of the system. They create from substance, not submission. They fund from within, not without. They've learned to navigate the current, not swim against it. It is not magic. It is not fiction. It is simply a return to the law of commerce, and the trust of one's word. If you feel the call to exit the hamster wheel and enter the architect's seat, find the door where contracts become keys and trust becomes your strongest currency. We don't sell. We build. We don't owe. We originate. We don't chase. We assign. This is for those ready to operate in silence with strength, in honor with structure. No titles, no tricks, just